Hello, everyone, and happy month of darkness. Welcome to our Vampire the Masquerade Thin Blood one-shot, The Devoured. My name is Huddy. I'm a World of Darkness community ambassador, and I'm ecstatic to be your storyteller this evening. Now let's meet our players, who they are, and who they're playing. And we're going to start with Jen.
Oh, me? Okay. Hi, I'm Jen / Youngles. I think I do stuff on the internet, mostly actual plays and things like that. I assist. I'm playing Hae-in Kim, who is definitely well put together and not a problem in any capacity.
No thin blood has ever been a problem. Marty.
Hi, I'm Marty. I'm also sometimes going by Outstar, and I work for White Wolf, and my work is doing pretty stuff. And I'm gonna play someone who might be pretty, but like on the outside at least, not on the inside for sure. I'm playing Lulu, who's vaguely inspired by a Fimble character I'm playing for the past 3 years, I think. And he's a mess, and he is definitely going to not be a trouble, for sure.
Yes, Marty does do all the pretty things for us. This overlay and every overlay you've ever seen while we're doing Month of Darkness is Marty, so big ups for Marty. Michael.
Hello, I'm AsteriskVTuber, or Aster, or Michael, and I am a composer, voice actor, and writer that just loves to play TTRPGs, and am currently in Hong Kong at 2:30 in the morning, and we're excited and awake, so and everything. And I'm playing Ghassan Sei. He's a Hui immigrant in Vienna, who's essentially Muslim as well. And yeah, I think the reoccurring theme for everybody is that they're trouble, and I'm already dressed like trouble, so that's cool.
And for the record, I did not coerce Michael to be here. Michael wanted to be here even though they knew they would be in Hong Kong, just for the record. And last but not least, Rissa.
Hello, everyone. I am TheRyssaRave. You can find me all over the internet as such. I do TTRPGs all over the place. You can find me wherever. But today, this time zone, I am playing Alexis Ruiz. Just a psychologist. Just a girl.
Just a girl?
No trouble. Just a girl.
Just a girl in the big wide world. All right. So before we begin, I will give the same disclaimer as I did for the first Vienna one-shot and last year, because I see all the German speakers in the chat who check my pronunciation, and I understand you, because that's how Germans are. Although I speak German, I unfortunately don't speak Austrian German. Kein österreichisches Deutsch, Verzeihung, but I do speak standard Hochdeutsch, so you'll just have to bear with me. So if you all are ready, lass uns anfangen, or let us begin, and let's return to Vienna. The city of Vienna is a place that has seen more than its fair share of turmoil in the modern nights. At one time, this city was a jewel in the Camarilla's crown and the seat of power for Clan Tremere. But nearly a decade ago, the Second Inquisition managed to successfully raid and destroy their prime chantry, changing the unlives of the warlocks who resided there and beyond. But with the Second Inquisition's gaze turned elsewhere, the kindred of Vienna have begun to rebuild, and in its aftermath, the sects within it seem to be more fractured, paranoid, and authoritarian than ever. So where does that leave the Thin Bloods, the fastest growing kindred population just about anywhere in the world, but especially here in Vienna? The anarchs of this city consider most of them to be too weak to be of use to the movement. The Camarilla look at them as walking abominations, masquerade breachers, or portents of the end times, often sending a scourge or two to perform a culling. But Thin Bloods are mercurial and adaptable, more so than the Thick Bloods, and they persist, grouping together, carrying on with their unlives while they still can, for as long as they can. And that's what you all have done. For reasons of safety and camaraderie, you all live in what you would call a Mehrfamilienhaus, or a multi-family dwelling, owned by another Thin Blood named Katja Vogel. She appears to be a woman in her late 50s, but you get the impression she's been a Thin Blood for longer than any of you have been alive. She opens her home to the Duskborn, and you all have havened here together for several years. Tonight, however, Katya is not home. Instead, she answered a summons by the Camarilla Prince, a Toreador named Leopold, to attend Elysium on the promise that some sort of peace would be made for the safety of all kindred of Vienna, even the Thinbloods. Seemed like an obvious trap, but Katya went anyway, even if the chance was slim that it was a legitimate offer. And besides, Elysium is supposed to be safe, right? So as you go about your night, trying not to think about the possibility that Katya never comes back home, we're going to do something that I like to do at the top of a one-shot or a chronicle. And that's seeing whether the beast would like to play with us too. So 3 rouse checks, everyone.
Sure.
I feel like last time I did this, I failed every single one.
I think so.
You know, we're keeping that record. I have failed every single one.
Please put yourself at 4 hunger, Ghassan.
I am at 2 hunger.
I
2
failed
hunger.
1.
Okay. So you're only at 2 hunger. And Hae-in. You are muted.
Yeah, I also failed 1.
Okay, 2 hunger. So it's only Ghassan who's at 4 hunger. Perfect. We're going to begin tonight with Lulu and Hae-in. It's the end of May, or almost at the end of May, and the 2 of you went to a bar tonight because, well, Lulu, you wanted to go to this bar. It is the finale of Eurovision, of the Eurovision Song Contest. And of course, you wanted to go and see it and celebrate with everyone because you think there's a good possibility that Austria could win. And that's very
as
exciting.
usual.
As
always.
As always, yeah. Definitely not Sweden winning the most. And of course, you tried to get everyone in the Maximilian house to come with you, but it seems that Hae-in pulled the short straw, or at the very least, Hae-in was the last one to say not it. So they were the one who accompanied you over to this Kneipe, or pub.
Why does no one like the Eurovision? I don't understand.
It's maybe because a lot of the Thinbloods you live with are people who aren't European, or at least weren't born in Europe. So you have to carry that torch, that burden by yourself. So as you and Hae-in spent time in the bar, of course, Hae-in, you notice that Lulu is ecstatic to be here. Lulu is having a great time partying it up with all of these people who are watching the Eurovision Song Contest. Everyone holding their breath as the votes come tallying in. What is your experience, do you think? Do you think Hae-in has watched Eurovision, enjoys Eurovision, or is this a completely new experience for them?
I think Hae-in is brand new to Eurovision. Hae-in is newly immigrated to Europe and has only read and seen things in books and media. And so I think one of the reasons that Hae-in was the last to say not it was because it's kind of like maybe they're a little curious, but don't want to admit it because everyone else seems to think it's not cool. So
Perfect.
Lulu got you. Lulu just, has his hand around you and just points on the screen.
Yeah.
It's like, see, this is how the voting works. Like, this is Greece always votes for Cyprus. Cyprus always votes for Greece. These are the alliances. You cannot break the political alliances. And also, Germany always gets the least points. Fuck yeah. And yeah.
And even though Germany always gets the least points, Germany has one of your favorite entries this year.
True, which kind of sucks, but also they are really good, and I have a crush on the vocalists.
That's true. And Hae-in, you watch that now Germany are part of the Big Five, so they don't have to earn a place in the Eurovision Song Contest. They get to participate every year, which is not a privilege every country has. And it's not even a privilege that Austria has. So you watch the Germany competition come in. It's a young woman and a young man. They're siblings, Lulu explains to you. And the woman is singing a very techno-heavy song, which is pretty common coming from Germany. And she's singing, ba-la-la-la-la-la. She's singing like that. Löschende Nacht, which just means I shoot holes into the night. And it's a very strange song, at least to your sensibilities. But Lulu seems to be very into it.
She's beautiful. I love it. It's amazing. It's the best thing that Germany has ever put out. And if they are yet again going to get 0 points in the final, I'm going to cry. I'm legit going to cry.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And Hae-in's taking notes on a napkin like as Lulu's talking, like, okay, Germany least points, like, yeah, favorite entry, got it, and like is like kind of like trying to keep up because Hae-in really wants to like get to know Lulu a little bit better too, and is like kind of really enjoying this, like how excited Lulu is about all of this stuff.
Definitely being interested in Eurovision will get you on Lulu's good side. But as the night dwindles on, and it dwindles on quite a while, and this is absolutely not from Huddy and Outstar hanging out watching Eurovision this year. The night dwindles on quite a while into 1 in the morning, when, you know, most of these people are tired and they want to go to bed, but they're staying because they want to see the finale and get all the televotes in. And it does eventually come forth that even though Estonia and Sweden get very, very high, it is Austria who ends up winning all of Eurovision this year. And you listen to the Kneipe and some of the people who are outside, because the Kneipe is so full of people that they're watching from the windows outside. Some of them are standing outside but still watching it on their phones as well so they can hear it better. And it's just an immediate roar and cheers. And the bartenders here start throwing out shots, free shots to everyone who's in the bar. And of course, they throw shots at you, well, not literally, but they slide shots to you and Lulu as well. Do you drink them?
I do.
I do too, easily.
I love you. Don't even ask what it is.
No, no, just immediately downing it.
Time.
We are in Österreich, so it is, of course, peppermint schnapps. Or Pfefferminze schnapps.
These don't do much anymore, but they still taste good, and
It tastes kind of like liquid toothpaste.
it's fine.
I think Hae-in costs just a little bit because they're used to like a lot, not as flavorful of a shot type of thing. But like tries really hard not to let Lulu see that they're like struggling to get it down, and yeah, that's real good. And like puts it back down.
Lulu just downs it, no problem. It's great, but also, as much as he's trying to be the best friend to the company, he's also like eyeing the crowd and trying to maybe look for someone who is on something better than this, because the hunger kind of gets to me, and I kind of want to have a snack on someone that's maybe had something more than just alcohol.
In the same way that when humans drink and sometimes they crave a cigarette, because both of you have lifelike, when you consume alcohol, sometimes you think that it would be great if you could just pop out and get a drink. And as you scan the crowd, Lulu, you do notice that there are some people who are outside who are not so happy that Austria won. In fact, they were really a big fan of the macchiato song, Hae-in, that you kept hearing. You're not sure what that was. That one seemed to be fun to dance to. You're not totally sure what that song was about. But you see that he is out there. He's obviously tweaking on something, and he's doing the dance. He's doing the dance so uncontrolled that he's hitting people in the crowd and laughing.
Amazing. I'm joining.
Okay. What about you, Hae-in?
I think I will grab another shot from someone else's place, like down it really quick, cough a bunch, and then follow Lulu to also join. Sure.
Okay. It's a very particular dance, and it's a very difficult looking dance at the very least. I think the dance works the best if you're a very tall, thin white man. But you both can attempt it, so you both can give me composure and performance rolls.
Okay. All right. No way. Why would you do this to me?
Why would I do this to you?
I have total failure.
You have a bestial failure?
No, I don't. Wait, I didn't actually roll my hunger. I'm stupid. Wait.
I have 2 successes.
Okay.
Full 1, hunger 2. There we go. Now we go. Okay, so I have total failure and I have 3 on my hunger.
Okay, so that's not a bestial failure, but that is a complete fail
bestial
of the roll.
Yeah.
Hae-in, you that second shot really helps. You're real loose, and if anyone wants to look this up, you look up the song Espresso Macchiato, and then you can see the dance. Because I'm really not sure how to describe it appropriately. But it's like turning into a spaghetti man. But Hae-in, you are able to replicate it pretty easily. You saw it, you watched it, and the alcohol helps loosen your inhibitions and your muscle structure, and so you're able to do it pretty well. Lulu, not so much. You are more focused on this man who's obviously on a stimulant of some kind, which you really want. And so you're not really paying attention to what you're doing. And instead, you accidentally, with your fist, hit him right in the junk. And he starts yelling.
I'm sorry. I was not paying attention.
He stands up immediately and he pushes you and he says, "What the fuck, bro?"
No, man, we chill. I love the song. It's a good song. The dance is so difficult, though. I cannot do it. Can you teach me, please?
He starts getting loud. He starts getting rowdy. He grabs you by the collar, or by the part of your hoodie, and he pulls you up.
Yeah, there's no need for that. Like, we can just have a conversation, or I can just, go and maybe you want a drink or something, and I'm just trying to be cute.
I'm going to pause this scene here, but I'm going to let both of you know that you can tell, since both of you are alchemists, that his blood at the moment would be considered angry or caloric. But we're going to pause that scene for a moment, and we're going to move over to Ghassan. You are not far away. Now, although you said not it when Lulu said, "Let's go to the Kneipe and let's go watch Eurovision." You did decide to not go, but you're going to just sort of hang around just in case anything happens, because you know how Lulu can be. Lulu is a performer by nature, and sometimes they like to take over an event and make it about themselves. And you also know that Hae-in is fairly new to the city, and Lulu might get them into some trouble. So you went to one of your usual spots near the Kneipe, waiting for one of your clients to come by. And they did. It's a man named Ollie. You gave him the drugs that he particularly likes, and he's laying there now on the ground. He's completely out of it. What would you like to do to him, Ghassan?
If he is out of it, I think the first thing I feel is I don't want to feel like he's feeling right now.
Mm-hmm.
That seems like a thing that I want to do.
So I suppose what my question is are you tapping him for your alchemy, or are you just feeding? You know, one of these things will leave him anemic, and maybe won't be able to go to work tomorrow. Another one of these things might kill him.
I am not necessarily sure I need the alchemy. And besides, if there were, I could just, get another client. That'll be fine. So I'll just feed.
You foresee no reason why your evening should go in any other way than it is going right now. So
Exactly.
You feed. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you're at 4 hunger. Now,
Yes.
a homebrew rule that Huddy does in the Huddyverse is if you are at 4 hunger, I require a willpower roll for you not to just give in to the last drop of it.
Yeah. So technically, either way, he could die. This is what you're trying to tell me.
I'm saying it's not an ideal situation.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Let's see, how many do I have? It's 3 successes.
That's enough. How much do you take? You get to choose now. The beast doesn't.
I hate this gnawing feeling. I hate this voice. I hate all of it. I want to get rid of as much of it as possible, but I need the client. So I'll go down to 1.
You take 3. And as you... Now, there's a final question I have to ask you. How do you take it? You do not have fangs.
When people, I mean, I don't, yeah, when people shoot up and stuff, they don't really question marks.
He's not going to
On their
question
arms.
much.
Yeah, so it's just might just be an extra little jab that he'll
Do you
find.
carry a pocket knife, Swiss Army knife, something of that nature?
Yes.
Perfect. So make sure to nick it somewhere where he's not going to bleed out, and you're going to take quite a bit. Do you have any dots in medicine?
I have 1 dot in medicine.
Make me a wits and
I have
medicine
4
roll.
success.
I just want to see if you don't nick him somewhere you shouldn't. Just want to see.
I hate my dice today. This is great. Good stuff. 1 success.
Michael's dice are unlucky in Hong Kong. You heard it here first. 1 success. You think that it's just a surface cut. You think so. You're pretty sure.
I kind of wait and see, and I try to bandage him up as quickly as possible because it doesn't
Yeah.
seem like it's stopping
No, yeah.
the way it wants to.
So you're like, well, maybe I should bandage him, and you start to, and that's when you hear Lulu's very distinctive voice, saying, "Hey, man, hey, don't worry about, hey, I could just go," and you start hearing a commotion coming from the Kneipe, which is just across the alley from you.
And I will just do a shoddy job of it, and
With 1
You know,
success,
it'll
you
be
will.
fine.
Mhm.
yeah, and then I'll just see what's happening outside.
Do you use your discipline affinity?
I would like to.
All right, doesn't require anything. Silence of death. So you are silent as you approach, and you see the situation going on here. You have been your streetwise fella. You can see that this person is angry. Now we're going to move back over very quickly to Lulu and Hae-in. Lulu, this person has you up off of the ground. He's taking you away from the Kneipe. He looks like he's going to slam you down onto a car. Hae-in, you see all this happening as well. Is there anything that you would like to do? Say anything at all?
I think Hae-in is very, very courageous right now, especially after doing the dance so well. So
And
I feel,
2 shots.
and 2 shots, that led to the good dancing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Hae-in is going to, okay, if I can, I think they would like to
It's a 1 shot. There's very little else I know to.
okay. Because I have pretty good science and academic. Hae-in's really smart, right? Went to pretty good schools and is very good at knowing what's okay and not okay. So I think Hae-in, if it's okay, sees this happening, grabs a fork, and then gets up behind the guy and puts it right up to the crux of his neck. He can't see what they have. But is trying to very academically, very scientifically convince this man that they have some chemical compound that is going to make them bleed out from their ears if they don't let my friend go.
All right. Roll me charisma and science, which is not a roll I've ever thought I would ever call for.
Okay.
We'll see how that is, and then Ghassan, you might have to intervene, perhaps.
Yeah,
Or
I was
perhaps
just
not.
I got 3 successes.
3 successes. The
Wednesdays are really happy.
man looks at you, and he's still holding Lulu, and he says, "The fuck are you talking about?"
Unless you have the same degree I do, I don't think you'd understand. But do you want to take that chance?
It's not fucking worth it. And he takes Lulu, and he throws Lulu into your arms.
Oh. Cute.
My question is, he's flanked. Not that you know that Ghassan is there yet. He walks with very soft feet. Both you and Hae-in haven't fed yet.
I'm hungry.
Do you want to feed?
Oh, what is the situation around? Are we surrounded by a crowd or something?
Not now. he walked you away from the crowd because even if you're drunk, and he wasn't that drunk, it's very serious business here in Europe if you start getting into fights. Can lead to a lot of fines and jail time.
Lulu would definitely want to feed. He would like almost bounce off and of the hug and basically just go for, hey, like we can still be friends. It's fine, and then try to take a very quick bite.
Now, this is not a question for Hae-in. I assume you want to feed as well. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lulu, do you want to tap him for your alchemy or just feed?
I wouldn't want to risk killing this guy, so I will definitely look and see if my friend wants to also get a bite. So, because if we double tap and then we triple tap.
Well, you would know that Hae-in uses fixatio.
Oh.
That's they don't have to tap a vessel. Not that way. They have to tap themselves.
How much do you have to tap? No, he wouldn't probably ask. No, let's just go for it. Yeah, definitely tap for alchemy. Because can I get a reminder? Far Reach does use caloric, right?
It does.
Okay, yeah, then I want to tap.
So does what Hae-in uses as well, but theirs is a little bit more fun than yours.
Let's do it.
All right. So Hae-in, you want to feed, is that right?
Yes.
So as he turns away, what body part of his do you grab? You have fangs, unlike your other two compatriots there.
Hae-in really likes going for the wrist. That's really like, they like to make it very like goth romantic and very like, it's just the vibe.
Perfect. So as you lower the fork and he throws Lulu in your arms and he turns to leave, you reach past Lulu, grab onto his wrist, you bite in. Of course, the ecstasy of the kiss overtakes him immediately. Lulu, you don't have to say, hey, high five, we're cool now, because he's already taken over.
Chomp.
Where do you chomp?
Neck.
And you're tapping him for your alchemy. So,
yeah, just like basically getting a little bit of a, yeah.
So you do that internally to yourself.
Yes. Yeah.
Unlike Ghassan, who uses other bodies to do that, you do it in yourself. So let's talk about your distillation roll. That's stamina and alchemy. Roll well.
It's not very good. Should they roll now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's your distillation roll? Let's see how successful you are.
Yeah.
You also have to consume some other ingredients for yourself as well to make sure that it will work. But you can get those ingredients at home for Far Reach.
Good. I'm gonna roll now. And should I roll with the old hunger or the new hunger? The new one, right?
The new one.
Yes.
Both of you may remove yourselves down to 1 hunger.
Yes. Perfect. Okay, 2 successes, which is fine.
Mm-hmm. 2 successes. Ghassan, as you walk up to them silently, they don't hear you coming. You see both of them have fixed this altercation somehow, course corrected, and have decided to feed off of him. You see that Lulu's taking a little longer to feed. You know what this means. And the body drops unceremoniously to the ground. He's alive, but you know what that can do to a body.
First of all, I'm gonna put my knife away because that was my plan. That would have helped. Sure. No, threaten the stab before stabbing him. And we gotta be a little bit nice about it. And
Debatable.
Yeah, sure. And I'll just walk up to them and just be like, I know it's messy, everybody being all drunk and whatnot, but we still shouldn't leave him there. Probably.
Oh, hi.
Hey. Whoa.
You are quiet.
Yeah. I like to be.
Imagine that's helpful. And like Hae-in like wipes their mouth a little bit and it's like, so what do you have suggestion?
Is there an alleyway or something, or like
I'll tell
some
you what.
sort of wall?
If everyone rolls me resolve and awareness rolls, gets accumulated amount of successes, I'll let you successfully hide his body off the street, where he'll hopefully wake up tomorrow with
Oh god.
maybe some internal injuries, but mostly okay. Healthcare's pretty affordable here in Europe. Oh, Lulu's not much help.
As usual.
I
Or
rolled
much
a
better.
fail because I have a 0.
What?
Like I have a 1.
Did you roll a fail across the, like a 1 on your hunger dice as well?
Yeah. I rolled a bestial
Oh,
failure.
bestial failure.
Bestial
Well,
failure.
fortunately, Thin Bloods don't have clan compulsions or clan banes. How well, except if you take certain merits and flaws, like someone might have. But with that bestial failure and an only accumulated successes of 5, I would say that you're not going to be very successful hiding the body.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like,
Ghassan, you're a little preoccupied because you're thinking about your client who might be bleeding out, and you have to get home because you are looking around for somewhere to go, and you happen to glance at your watch you stole from one client that you did lose, unfortunately, and you realize that it's almost 2 a.m. and you're not sure how long this Elysium goes on for, but you need to be back before Katya gets back because you need to know what's going on or if she's coming back at all. So you just have to just put it somewhere.
yeah, I will just lift them up and just prop them against a wall or something like that, and just be like, people are drunk all the time. It's fine. Let's just go.
This is just like that movie Weekend at Bernie's. You know that movie?
No, which one?
They like take a dead guy and they take him on vacation. We're not going to do that though, but that's just what I thought of.
Do we take him to Elysium?
We could.
Maybe.
Wits and a
How much
cult.
did it?
Yeah, wits and a cult, Hassan. You don't have lifelike.
I do.
Oh, you do.
I do.
Excuse me. You're correct. You do. Yeah. So you know that they've drunk, that they've had alcohol, they've consumed alcohol.
Yeah, I'll just be like, how much did the two of you drink? Seriously.
Doesn't matter. We have a friend now. It's a friend. We can take him.
Yeah. I
No.
did a dance.
He's a meat shield too. He can be useful. Who the hell knows what happens in Elysium? I never go there.
Yeah, I know. We don't ever go there, but we still need to get back. We gotta make sure. that Katya gets back.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. I need to. Yeah. We're gonna. And like Hae-in like kind of like straightens up and like sees like an empty beer or something and like puts it next to the guy leaning on the wall just to make it look like that's
when
his
you
drink.
notice that in his jacket pocket he has a unopened bottle of Jägermeister.
Oh, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that.
Sure.
And I'm gonna
Let's go.
Huddy hates
maybe do a
Jägermeister.
little like show over to Lulu, like a little flash of like.
What happened to wanting to get a little bit more?
Yeah. This is for later. I mean, I'm fine now, and like
Yeah. Yeah, we're
I
totally
mean,
fine.
Jägermeister, you all would know, used to be a tonic that you get at the pharmacy back in the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
I have a cough.
It's exactly what it was prescribed for, and for anxiety.
Which I also have.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
Yeah, this whole night made you very anxious, Hae-in.
We're
So you need the
blood.
Jägermeister.
We're
Yeah.
anxious. We need a Reager.
I'll just look at the watch again and just be like, it's fine. Let's just go.
Yeah, going. And I think I like link arms with Lulu and we try to walk as like sober as possible.
Perfect. So while Ghassan is trying to keep you all walking sober, and you are maybe considering cracking open the Jägermeister like on the way there, just to keep the buzz going before you get all the way back, we're gonna hop over to Alexis. Now, Alexis, you didn't go out. You said not it. And then when you saw Ghassan go out anyway, you said also like, no, I have a client coming tonight, and you do. And it's interesting, Alexis. You receive your patients here in Katya's Mehrfamilien house, of course, only at night. And you can't take the regular insurance. As you would know, there's sort of a standard countrywide, nationwide insurance that everyone has. And then there's different ones depending on what you do. You have to be paid out of pocket. But what's interesting is that your payment is rather cheap. You only require very, very little from them. And usually it's something maybe strange or taboo, depending on it. But some people might not consider that to be too crazy, especially since you'll listen to any problem that they have and you'll give them drugs. You'll write them scripts for drugs. So that's almost worth it. If they go to a regular doctor has all these rules and has all these quotas that they have to meet for, and, things that they can't prescribe you opioids. That's, you have to be dying to get an opioid here in Europe. But you'll prescribe them an opioid, sure. As long as they concede to give you a little bit of blood.
Mm-hmm.
So you're speaking with Francesco. He is a construction worker, and he is very stressed out at his job. You also would notice that a lot of the European clientele that comes here, they seem to be stressed out about things that maybe wouldn't stress the average person out, but they seem to be more stressed out about it. And he's just stressed out about his work-life balance. He thinks that he's working too much and not spending enough time with his wife and his children, and he thinks that the construction work is a little bit too much. It's too many hours at a time. Too many, he has to work Saturdays too, which he thinks he shouldn't have to, and it just stresses him out a lot. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I appreciate the money. It's good money and everything, but I'm not taking my kids to the park. And of course we have Sundays. I have Sundays off. Everyone has Sundays off, but I think I need more than just Sunday off with my children. That's just one day, and that's not enough days. And at nighttime, they're already in bed, and I'm just feeling like I'm letting my family down.
Well, darling, they know that you love them. Clearly, you're sacrificing so much, but you have to find out, what is your priority? Money or time? So you got to make a choice.
I mean, my wife really likes when we take trips back to Italy. It's the summer trips, and we have to save for that. We have 2 kids now, and it's expensive. And of course we stay with her family, so we don't have to worry about hotels and stuff. But we also want to make sure that we can buy a house for our children when they're older. And but I feel like I'm going to miss everything growing up, and they're going to be all grown, and I'll have the money for them for everything that they need, but maybe I won't even know who they are. They won't know who I am, and sometimes I can't sleep when I think about it too much.
Well, like I said, it's a choice. It's a choice. You sacrifice those trips to Italy for a little while, you get more time back. But I think that because you're doing this out of love, that at the end of the day, that's what they'll feel. They'll know that their daddy loves them. That's what's most important, right?
My wife wants to have more kids too.
Right. In the back of her head, she's like, that's a bad choice. But she doesn't say that. She's like, well, happy wife, happy life.
Right. Right. If I just keep her happy and keep the kids happy, that's enough, right? That's enough.
That should be enough. I would say so. Do you feel that's enough?
If you say it's enough, I'll trust you, Dr. Ruiz.
She smirks a little bit, but says, I think that's enough.
Yeah, so I know the regular payment, but when I was first recommended to you, my friend said that you also take weird objects, like strange things that we might come across as payment. Don't know if you would consider it.
Oh, I'll take a look at it, see if it's something that will add up to the price.
So a while back, I was working construction, or at least we started the project, but for some reason, all we ever do is just stand there all day and then go home. The foreman never gives us any work. And I started to do just small things around just to pass the time, and I got in a lot of trouble. But I found this, and he hands it to you, and it looks like a burnt book. You can see the cover is mostly intact, scorched, and most of the pages are gone, except for one in the back.
Now, where did you say this construction site was? As she goes to peer at that last page, she's being really careful because it's mostly burned.
Oh, you don't remember? Maybe you weren't here when it happened. That big Gothic building that had been around for like 900 years or something that got blown up in the in what did they call it? That terrorist attack or whatever it was.
I assume that I know what he's referring to when he says that. And
I think that's a fair assumption.
She schools her features and she goes, I don't think I was around when that was going on, but okay, I understand. And again, she's like looking at this back page. What does she see?
Well, you can't read it. It's written in Greek.
Oh, I see.
And he sees you looking at it and he's like, oh, you don't know what that says?
No, I think this is just something I'm gonna have to take a little longer look at, love. But this should suffice as a price. It's very interesting. I do like getting tokens.
I can read it.
You can? Oh my god, I'd love to hear it. Why don't you tell me
My
what
father's
this is?
from Griechenland.
Oh wow, it must be beautiful there.
I've never been.
Neither have I. Well, if you'd like to take a look, let me know what this is.
It says, they called the new ones abominations, but I see the future in their blood. I don't know this word, but it says, whatever the word is, it says, are our next dawn.
Several things. So this man he knows what this is. That's a problem.
He knows he can read Greek.
Mm-hmm.
Whether he knows more than that, you would make an assumption that he wasn't a star pupil in school.
Okay, so not too worried about it then. I can always have him back in if it serves as a problem. Wow, that's real interesting. I got a buddy who could probably help me figure more about what this is, maybe get into a museum or something. I really appreciate this. Thank you, sweetheart. Here's the thing, Huddy. I have a thing. I have an alchemy thing. And I just get the sense of, hey, maybe I should know some languages tonight. Maybe that might be helpful to me. And I'm a little peckish.
That's wild. I don't know where you get that idea from.
Right. And so, the gods speaking to me, I guess. And so I'm going to. So how many times has this man been to the practice? How many times has he
Several times.
Okay, so we have a bit of a rapport. Mm-hmm. As much as this is incredible, I would say this maybe covers only half the price. But there is something you can give me that would even us out.
Yeah, I know. Can I at least get a script for morphine?
Oh, I always take care of
my
you,
back,
darling.
just bothers me so much.
Oh,
and it helps me sleep.
No, of course. And you've been having trouble sleeping, and you probably got a slip disc or something. And she goes and grabs her pad for this prescription. So she starts writing it out. And just like any good doctor, her signature is illegible, and she just scribbles, takes that off and hands it to him. And she says, right.
He holds his hand out, and you see he has a mark from where you have cut him more than once.
Mm-hmm. And she's going to gently take his hand and pull out from her. She's got this little, for lack of a better word, it's a fanny pack that she has on her.
Fanny packs are very popular here.
Yeah, and she opens that up and she takes out a little switchblade. Maybe not switchblade, maybe more like a Swiss Army knife. And she will take that out, have herself a little container to put this blood into. And she'll just recut, and the whole time watching his face as she cuts it.
He winces when you cut it.
Again, school features, but she's like
tapping him for your alchemy.
Yes, I am.
Roll me manipulation and your level in alchemy, please. for calcinatio. He needs no resonance for this particular ability that you want to have.
Okay, and not alchemy. All right. Yes. So, making sure I'm getting the right amount of dice here.
He might just need this morphine because you've tapped him for recipes enough that he might start getting internal issues.
Yeah. Well, we'll see about that later.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Well, life's a bitch, and then you die.
Right, and then you die, you know. So, 4 successes.
4 successes, yeah. Actually, he's like, when you finish, of course, his blood tastes fairly calm. He's maybe abusing the morphine a little. So you feel very calm when you drink his blood. And he goes, oh, that wasn't as bad as it usually is. That was, I feel all right. I feel pretty good. I don't feel weak or anything.
Oh, good. I'm glad. You know, you grab yourself an orange slice on your way out, and she will make sure she's got everything cleaned up.
Mm-hmm. And yes, you can read it too. And you see the word that he didn't know or didn't understand is a word that you definitely know. It's the word duskborn. So let me read it to you again. They called the new ones abominations, but I see the future in their blood. The duskborn are our next dawn. Miralinda has shut herself away to work on this. And the journal is by someone named Astrid Thomas.
Huh. And what was the woman's name?
The journal
Miralinda?
who wrote it, the person who wrote it is named Astrid Thomas. The
Okay.
other person mentioned in the journal is someone named Miralinda.
Miralinda.
And no one look at Michael's face when I say that name.
Well, I don't know shit about that. So, wonderful. Pin that information in my head. I'm gonna take this journal.
And no one look at the chat either.
No, I can't see shit. I'm gonna put this. Journal.
I'm actually blind in my right eye. Okay.
Right.
So yes. So
Journal away.
as Francesco leaves, Ghassan, Hae-in, and Lulu, you're arriving back at home, and he sort of just very, you know, he's wearing a utility suit, and he's sort of a little dirty, and he sort of sees all of you, and he says, "Abend," which means good evening.
Abend?
And, he walks out, brushes past all of you, and you may all reconvene here at Katya's home, which is your home as well. Katya is not here, for the record.
When I hear them coming in, bustle out. She's got on her professional attire, but she's got on heels, so you can hear her clicking her way towards you guys. Where have y'all? Oh my, we've been drinking, haven't we? Okay, all right. And she pulls out like a napkin that she has and just like dabs at Lulu's face because they still have blood on their face. And it's like, we gotta find a neater way to do this, love.
Lulu is immediately just elbowing Hae-in, so we can offer Alexis some of the Jägermeister as well.
I think Hae-in looks at you very confused for a second, and then is like, "Oh, right. Yeah." And do you want some?
For you, Alexis, consuming any sort of mortal food or drink will result in you immediately throwing it up. You have no way to rouse your blood for Blush of Life, and you do not have lifelike.
Yeah, that's very kind of you, darling. But unless you want me to vomit on your shoes, I can't have any of that.
I always forget. I'm sorry.
We should have brought the guy.
Yeah, I know. I told you.
Immediately looks
The
at
guy.
It's Ghassan's fault.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were gonna
yeah.
bring you a present.
Yeah.
the guy is the guy alive.
Kinda.
That guy's alive, at least.
So there's
the
another
other guy. No, yeah, that's.
Wait, what other guy?
There's another guy?
We had two guys? I saw one.
No. It's fine. It's probably fine. Do you? The artery above the forearm. If you cut across, it's not that bad, right? You could just bandage it up at all.
Huddy, I have 2 in medicine.
Yeah, you can roll me intelligence and medicine. See if that very poor description gives you any indication of what's happened.
And I'm at 1 hunger after taking from my friend
are.
Francesca. Okay, beautiful.
Your best friend Francesca.
Yes.
The morphinist.
3 successes.
Yeah, you... Ghassan doesn't sound entirely confident in his knife work, and you think that might be a problem.
No, sweetheart. That is... Well, he might bleed out in whatever alleyway you left him in, so that's something that we'll have to deal with, I suppose.
I mean, it's not an alleyway, so it's fine. And he was shooting up, so people die.
They do that. That is something they're very good at. You didn't leave him outside our door or anything like that. There's some distance. Okay.
I'm competent, at least, at some things.
I'm gonna get you a medical book, okay? Get you a little bit of an anatomy book, and we'll make you
I'm
a
usually
wizard.
fine. I'm fine with it. Usually, I was a little bit hungrier.
Oh, I see. Okay, all right.
And I cut a little deeper. That's fine.
No harm, no foul. Hopefully he lives. If not, well, they die. I have something to show y'all.
Ooh.
If you'd be interested in taking a little look.
In the meantime, when they were talking, Lulu was just sharing the battle of Hae-in and just saying, "This time it wasn't us who fucked up."
We're just sitting on the ground, I think, at this point, just like passing it back and forth, listening to the conversation.
Yeah, Katya keeps a very clean house, a tight house. She doesn't let you roughhouse in here or throw wild parties. You have to do that outside. So while she's gone, at the very least, maybe so you don't have to think about if she's not coming back, you can at least relax in the sense where you can sort of live the way that you would like to live here. And if that includes being teenagers on the ground passing a bottle back and forth, then that is exactly what you're doing.
But before any of that, did Katya come back yet?
No, sweetheart. She's still out at Elysium.
You keep saying that word. It's not Elysium to us.
I know, but that's what they call it. The fucking place where they all hang out together in their special club. She's still there.
We're not allowed.
No, unfortunately not. But you don't worry about that. I'm gonna figure something out for us. Don't worry. Why? You worried about her, Ghassan?
She shouldn't have gone. I told her not to go.
Oh,
She's tough.
You know, Katya. She's not gonna let anybody tell her what to do.
Yeah, going into the den of lions, I don't care how tough she is. It doesn't... None of it matters. You all know that.
Well, I wouldn't be too worried about it, all right? She's been around for a long time. She'll probably talk her way out. She's probably got a few friends that'll watch her back. If she does not come home within the next hour, then we can start raising the alarm. But give her a minute. You know, she said she was going to help us to find a way for this bright new world to help us out, right?
Sure. Bright new world.
She's saying all this, but in the back of her mind, it's fucking 5 alarm fire where she's like, fuck Katya, like what, why? But she doesn't want to worry everybody. She kind of wants to keep everybody calm. So she says, right, I'm gonna go get that book and we can take a look at it. Something really interested in there. And she goes, grabs the book, comes back, and just returns with this scorched journal. But then puts it, I imagine there's like a table in this community.
A coffee table?
room.
There is, yes.
Yeah.
There, you're sort of in the living room area. Calling it a journal is being generous. It is basically a hardened leather booklet that has 1 page that is 3/4 of the way ripped out, 1/4 of the way there.
Okay. Now, my client, he said that, you know, because he's construction, he said he was looking around a site and he found this. And this, the last page here, the rest is unreadable, but this last page here is real interesting. And she will open it up, kind of show everybody. And she will tell them what it says. How, you know, I think we're all very aware of how we're viewed as Duskborn, but that, you know, Duskborn are the new dawn. Makes mention that there's someone by the name of Miralinda who's doing work on it. But this was written by someone named Asher Thomas. Any of y'all know an Asher Thomas? No.
Everyone could roll me wits and politics or wits and streetwise, whichever's higher for you. Let you know if you even know those names. You'll have to roll unfortunately, significantly. Especially for one of them.
Wits and what?
Either wits and politics or wits and streetwise, whichever's higher for you.
Got you. I've got 0 in that.
6 successes.
All right, hold on to that.
With a crit.
Hold on.
3.
Mm-hmm.
That is I got a 1 success, but a 1 on the hunger dice.
That's a bestial failure.
Amazing. Okay.
And what about you, Han?
I got 3 successes.
Okay. So again, you've sort of Lulu has sort of taken you under his wing. So you spent a lot of time, and Lulu is sort of just, you know, giving you like the lowdown of the city and the way that Lulu does, you know. And so both of you would know Astor Thomas was at one time some big cheese here in Vienna. They used to that chantry that got blown up. They were the big wig over there. They supposedly were the whatever it was called, high duke, high duchess, high regent, something like that. You don't even know. So that's who Astor Thomas is, and you don't know what happened to her. Not that you ever met her, but you haven't heard anything about her for about a decade since it happened. So it's like, whatever. She probably died when it exploded. Ghassan, with your high roll, we'll say you've been around Vienna longer than everyone here. Maybe that's why you feel so deeply and worried for Katya. You know who Astor Thomas is. She was the High Regent of the Prime Chantry, Tremere. But you also know who Miralinda is. And you only know that because you've talked to a lot of other kindred before they got so squirrely about you guys, or before they knew you were a thin blood, whichever the case happened to have been, especially the ones that enjoyed a bit of an addiction with their blood. They would have told you that Miralinda was not just any Tremere, she was one of the originals.
At remembering this or hearing the name, Hassan's gonna just light a cigarette and just kind of sink into the seat.
Surely. Alexis, you have bestial temper. That's a frenzy test. I'm not going to make you call a frenzy test for that, but I'm going to increase your hunger for that bestial failure. It really bothers you when you don't know things.
Yeah, her foot starts tapping in annoyance as she's going through this.
Fuck.
Yeah, so that order that you mentioned, it was a big country here in Vienna back in the days in the thing that blew up, you know, like hey, I told you, remember, like the Duchess, the whatever.
Yeah.
The big.
I mean.
Yeah.
The blood sorcerers, essentially.
Yeah, but she was like the one that was like on the top of some kind of a like ladder pyramid.
The pyramid.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
We're not talking about Astrid. We're talking about the other one.
What's the other one?
Miralinda.
You know her? She a friend? You know? She a buddy?
No.
Oh.
Just higher up, I guess.
Higher
Another
than
Tremere.
Okay.
Older.
Oh.
Hassan,
Much older.
what do you know about Miralinda?
Enough that if the two of them are talking, they don't think we're some sort of saviors. Probably not. We're more experiments to them. If anything. Maybe talking about our blood.
Oh.
they do refer to us as the new dawn or the next dawn. So that tracks.
Not for us, for them.
I don't know, folks. Like that quote kind of sounded pretty motivational. If you ask me, it was like, you know, the youngsters are the new future, right? No.
No, it sounds a little bit more like, you know, how they say like people have superpowers or evolving or whatever, but like they don't want us to have them. They just want them
For themselves.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, you're pretty, but also.
Honestly, like if I was to, yeah, I read that one. What was the name of the pretty ones? The pretty vampires, the cute one.
Toreadors.
Yeah, the cute one, the Toreador. So I met once one, and he was asking me a lot of like very weird pointed questions. And the one question that he asked me, he was basically like, if he was to drink me, would he be able to see the sun again? And I was like, I don't know, man. And he was like, maybe we can try. I was like, I don't know, man.
Said that to you?
Yeah,
That's
and then
so
it was
rude.
weird. I dipped, but like, yeah.
I look at Ghassan like, what the fuck? So who was this? Who said that to you?
That was some Toreador. It was like years ago. It was like, I don't
Wow.
remember.
As you're having this conversation, and as Ghassan is smoking a cigarette and just trying to express the gravity of hearing the name Miralinda, suddenly the front door that you all came in just not that long ago sounds like it's kicked in.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I will immediately turn to see and hand to my switchblade.
I think Alexis sort of puts herself in front of Lulu and Hae-in and is just like, gets very stoic, very serious. She don't have any weapons on her right now, but it's very much like she wants to protect them.
Would you like to grab something?
I would. Could I grab, I don't know what's around me, but if I could grab something that at least could do some bludgeoning damage,
How's
that
the
is
butcher's
my...
knife sound?
That sounds excellent. I will grab that and stand in front of my babies here.
Katya's very fond of cooking, and not thin blood alchemy.
Is there like, you know how in, I don't know if they eat schnitzels in Austria too, right? So they have
Schnitzel?
to have.
Yes, that's where it's from.
Oh yeah, exactly. Sorry, I thought it was German.
Don't let a German
I
say it's from Germany. It's not.
So they have to have a hammer for the schnitzels.
Yes, a meat
So I'm
cleaver, a meat hammer. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the hammer.
Don't have one in my kitchen. No. And hand.
I have one because
I have the bottle. If
Yeah, you have the
Lulu has
Jägermeister, yeah.
hammer, then I have the Jägermeister
It's a
bottle.
big, thick, square bottle, dark glass. All right, so y'all make your way to the door, and you see Katya standing there, but she's not alone. She's being held by the hair. She's a short woman. She's in her 50s. She's being held up by the hair by someone who you don't know. And that person is also not alone. You can see standing behind them, not in the house yet, but beyond the doorway, several other people. The woman holding Katya is a woman with long dark hair, and she's dressed very sharply, like she's off to a business meeting somewhere, and she's wearing very small sunglasses, like super giveaway that she's a vampire. It's 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And you see on Katya, across her neck, is a mark. It's a ankh burned into her skin.
That's new, right?
Brand new. Get it?
Oh.
Good
Is this
evening.
Is this a business visit, or are we about to get violent?
My name is Dr. Irma Kovash. Congratulations. You are now welcome in the Ivory Tower.
Under what grounds?
Peace has been made. The only stipulation that Katya has agreed to, and she's holding Katya by the hair. This is a facade. It's obvious. The only stipulation is that you must receive a brand, so that we always will know where you are. You may do it willingly or you may resist. One of them will be more pleasant than the other.
I'm looking at Katya. What is her demeanor right now? Does she look scared? Does she look kind of resigned? What am I reading?
She looks fearful. Her eyes are full of fury and fear.
Are you enforcing that right now?
Yes.
Right here?
All right, well, we can... Why don't y'all come in? We'll sit around, we'll talk. Let's let Katya stand on her own legs.
How many of them are there in the back behind her?
It's hard to tell. From where you're standing, at least 4.
I think I have my hand kind of outreached to Katya.
Dr. Kovash doesn't seem like she's willing to give Katya, but what she does is she sort of moves away from the doorway, takes Katya with her. As I said, she has her by Katya's white hair, bun that she keeps it in, sort of moves her with her. And several other, these people walk in, and they're all dressed very similarly. They're dressed in colors of purple, and reds, and blacks. They have a lot of jewelry on. It seems to be a lot of, I don't know, maybe stuff that you would see on tarot cards. You're not entirely sure.
Start a theme party or what?
One of them holds his hand up. His hand is covered in blood. And who would like to be first, he says.
All right.
What did you do to Katya? Besides the brand, I doubt that that's done willingly.
Would everyone raise their hand who put branded by the Camarilla on their sheet? That should be 3 of you, I believe. 1,
I did.
2, and it should be Alexis as well.
Yeah, same.
I will allow you to remove that flaw. You can all roll me stamina. Of course, you don't have fortitude. So you can roll me stamina and occult rolls to try and resist this. As they're not listening to you, Ghassan. They don't care what Ghassan, you don't have to make this roll. They're not coming for you. They don't care what you have to say. Whatever they're claiming, it's just this strange facade that they're doing, like they're getting a kick out of this or something. They don't care. They're going to do what they want to do, and you can protest as much as you want, but it doesn't matter anymore. They found you, and they're here. Yes. 2.
Can I use my alchemy specialty, or
You want to use far reach on them? You
no,
have
like for the occult roll, because I have specialty in alchemy, or I guess no.
I'll allow you to add an extra die to it, sure.
Okay.
I got 1 success.
4.
All right. It is only Lulu who is able to get out of the way, as 2 more Tremere raise their hands. They're also covered in blood. The first one touches you, Alexis, as you were trying to reach out for Katya. They touch you right here at the base of your throat. It sears, it burns. Please take a point of aggravated damage. Luckily, you have vampire resilience, or it would have been worse.
Okay.
And the other one, Hae-in, reaches out to you. You're a little bit farther away. They touch you on the hand where the bottle is, right in the back of your hand. It burns, it sears. 2 points of aggravated damage, as you do not have vampire. Do you have vampire resilience?
No.
Then you 2 points of aggravated damage.
Yeah.
Another one reaches out for you, Lulu, and they touch you, and you sort of find your inner reserves. You feel magic in their blood trying to seep into your skin, and you resist it, and you push them away. What would you like to say?
What the fuck, man? Get your hands off me! And I'm readying my hammer. And also looking quickly around to see if there's anything useful that I could far reach at them if needed.
Yeah, there's plenty of... Katya's, it's like an old grandma's house. She has plenty of vases and picture frames and tchotchkes and tons of things in here. So we're going to go in order here. You're resisting. Alexis and Hae-in, you've both received brands, just like Katya's. And Alexis, you are the closest, and now that you're, as he removes your hand and you're closer to Katya, as you scream, Katya yells as well, just for the briefest moment, and she says, "Ren," which means run.
Okay.
Soon as who's of my friends here, who's the closest to me?
I would say Hae-in would be the closest to.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I still have that butcher's knife, right? I think I'm going to drop that, grab the journal, grab Hae-in, and just start running towards what I imagine is a back door.
You're grabbing two things at once: composure and athletics.
Okay.
Hae-in, what are you doing?
I am allowing myself to be grabbed.
Okay.
Alexis.
So you can add an extra die for no resistance for this grab.
Yeah, I think that Hae-in's just like shocked and like has dropped the bottle since they did the hand. So I don't have anything to do.
Okay. Get right to you, Alexis. Lulu, what are you doing?
I am going to swing the hammer at the closest one, and I know it's impossible to do two things at once, but if I can.
Many things happen at once, I've heard someone say.
Yes, I would prefer to start with far-reaching. If there's some kind of a cupboard, like some kind of a furniture piece with like plates inside, like a typical, European.
Yes.
thing. So I can topple
like a
it
glass
over.
vitrine case with a bunch of shit in it,
Exactly.
yeah.
So I can topple it with far reach, so it can block the way for them, and we can get through the back.
I will allow it, and there's no counter roll to that because you're not using it on a person, you're using it on a thing. So the counter is, so your roll is resolve and alchemy, and a rouse check.
Yes.
See how successful it is.
Very bad pulse.
Yeah, well, that's the sheet you gave me, Marty.
But it's the sheet I'm playing with. I specifically nerfed him, so he's very bad at everything.
3 successes. Alexis, you grab the journal, you grab Hae-in, and you start running out the back. You know this house very well. You've lived here for a few years, longer than Hae-in has lived here. And you start racing out the back with her, leaving your friends, for the moment anyway, behind.
So I used the willpower. I have 2 successes, and my hunger increased.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you're sitting at, what, 2 hunger now?
Yeah.
And yes, you knock over the cupboard, knocks over the person who was attempting to burn you. What are you doing now?
What is the situation? Like, is there anyone else that needs saving?
Maybe
No
Ghassan?
one besides Katya. But she is
Yeah.
telling you to run.
Can I? Okay, I didn't use my hammer yet. Is the person holding Katya like far away enough, close enough that I can actually like hammer their face?
I would allow it.
Okay, I'm gonna just hammer their face before I run.
Sure.
I'm scared, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Do I roll? Okay, you
Yes,
roll.
you roll a composure and melee.
Melee? You mean brawl?
No, honey, you're using an item.
Oh, yeah, I do have. Okay, it's fine.
If you were trying to punch Dr. Kovash with your fists, that'd be a different roll.
Can I negotiate strength instead? Storyteller.
No,
Why would you do this to me?
because you're not trying to bust down a wall. The same way
yeah.
we use composure in firearms when you're trying to shoot someone, it's a way of keeping yourself calm while doing it and focused.
It's okay.
Less than brute strength. Because you could just swing wide and hit the wall.
Roll well.
Right, 1 success.
I probably shouldn't be
Jesus.
saying that to someone on the White Wolf team, but I am.
It's fine. I'm just negotiating.
1 success. As you swing for her, right for her face with this meat hammer, and of course you're swinging with the side that has the pointy stuff on it. There's the flat side, there's a side with the pointy end for like when you gotta make a schnitzel real thin and tender. She grabs onto it with her hand. You see this blood on her hand as well. Not the hand that was holding Katya's hair, the other hand. And it begins hissing, and searing, and your hammer begins to melt.
Can I do something?
I will get to you in 1 second. I have something for you. I have something special prepared for you, my boy.
Fuck.
I don't like that.
I'm also going to throw myself under the train. I believe if that was a failure, I got the bestial failure because I have 2 hunger and one of my dice was 1.
She's melting your hammer. You can't take it with you, and it will be unusable. Oh, you have one final action before someone's going to do something to you.
I think. Am I okay? I'm going to throw myself under the train yet again. I got a bestial failure, and I also seem to have a specific flaw that might cause something because I had a bestial failure, and I might have to actually act.
You're talking about your variant Bane. Is that correct? Now, I put that on your sheet, forgetting that you don't have a Bane severity because you don't have any blood potency. So yes, that is. Let's read that out for everybody, which I forgot to write down. Sick. What is it? Violence, right? When a messy critical that's for a messy critical, not a bestial.
Okay, never mind. That's fine. I'm good.
Should have wrote that down. So you're escaping, is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just say Katya, good luck, and I run.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's all right. You are 4 thin bloods up against several Tremere. I don't think anyone can blame you for running. Ghassan. Katya's looking at you. You're staring at her. No one's tried to touch you, not yet. She's telling you to run. What do you do? You see Alexis and Hae-in run. You see Lulu attempt to hit this person in the face with a hammer, and they melt this metal hammer with their own blood.
Yeah, first off, I'm going to, in the same motion of where I just stood up from the couch. I'm gonna flip the couch at them. I would like to flip the couch at them to slow them down in some way. At the same time, say, "Lulu, stop fucking around. Let's go." And
All right.
yeah, could I do that?
Yeah, you can make me a strength and now this one would be a strength and melee because this one requires to lift a couch.
Strengthen
Melee. You're
melee?
sort of using it as a projectile, are you not?
Yes.
Yeah. I wouldn't call it firearms. That'd be a stretch of the imagination.
Well, I mean, it's more like athletics. Even I'm not like specifically aiming at any things, but that
We're
is
in close
still
proximity here,
force-tested.
so I'm gonna definitely say it's gonna attempt to be used to harm someone.
4 successes.
Success is enough. You flip the couch, it flips several times. It's not an expensive couch or a heavy couch. It's an old couch. Old, ratty. She's had it for several years, and you flip it into some of these Tremere. They aren't expecting it. But of course, it doesn't really hurt them. It just startles them enough for you to get away. They are undead creatures. They're not really
It's just
worried
debris.
about your furniture or about
Yeah.
a bunch of plates and tchotchkes falling on them. They seem to be enjoying this. They seem to be having a good time.
Yeah, and then I'm running. It's just under the guise of the debris. I'm running.
Lulu and Ghassan, you run after Alexis and Hae-in, but when you get up to Alexis and Hae-in, they haven't escaped. They're standing at the back door because, well, there's more of them there. And they're all looking at you. They're smiling. As I said, this is their form of entertainment. It's like they've been waiting to do this for a long time. But that's when you see something roll in under them. Little balls of something. You don't know what this is, and they don't know what this is either. And I need everyone to make me dexterity and athletics rolls.
Why does this feel worse?
It's
doesn't feel
bad
bad.
here. It's bad here.
Sad.
Dexterity, and what do you need? Athletics?
Athletics.
I am not dexterous or athletic.
Neither am I. I'm just a doctor, god damn it.
I got a bestial failure.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 2 successes, but I do have a 1 on my blood die, so my hunger die. I mean,
2. Alexis, because you were there first, and you were in the front, you saw it first. I will allow you to take one person with you, because everyone else is going to take damage from whatever this is.
Oh, child. Okay, I'm gonna just grab. I'm gonna grab Hae-in by around the waist, and I'm gonna just haul in another
the baby,
direction.
Gotta protect the baby.
Gotta protect the baby.
So you grab Hae-in, and you sort of duck out of the way underneath the stairwell, which is, or obviously leave to the second floor. Lulu and Ghassan, you don't get out of the way. You sort of turn because you don't know what it is, and you can see the Tremere also don't know what it is. Both of you take a point of aggravated damage as the entire room explodes in what could only be described as a concentrated sunlight.
Shit.
I'm sorry.
And
Okay.
one of you has to make a frenzy check. And that's Lulu.
Okay. Oh no.
That is your unspent willpower plus 2 dice for your humanity.
Unspent. All right. Let me
Because
see.
you
Oh my
have
god.
bestial temper. Alexis also has bestial temper, but Alexis successfully dodged out of the way. Ghassan also has bestial temper, so Ghassan has to make this roll as well.
2 successes.
Good. Proud of you.
I don't like the face you're making, Aster. What does that mean? Oh shit.
Yeah. No, lay it on me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't have any. I don't think I have that, right? Do I? I do have it.
You do have
So-
bestial temper. I love Thin Bloods. They're so quirky.
Did this to our damn self.
Every single one's different and unique, special.
Actually, that's actually not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. That's 6 successes.
Perfect. Perfect. So, both of you don't have to flee, but the Tremere do flee as the bright UV flash goes as quickly as it comes. You don't know who threw it, but the way is open now. You don't see anyone else behind them.
Yeah.
We're going now, and
Yeah,
I'm
we're
gonna
going. Yeah, just
grab Lulu. Like,
Yeah,
it's just like whatever is happening, I'm just gonna.
Yeah. I don't, maybe at some point in Alexis' life, she grew up in a farm and she just haystack fucking grabs Hae-in and fucking books it.
Mm-hmm. As you book it and you run, and the back of Katya's house leads to a yard, which leads to a fence, which all of you can easily hop, which eventually will lead out into the red light district, which is the closest district to where Katya lives. And as all of you hop the fence, Ghassan, you stay there, help Lulu get the rest of the way over, as Lulu was the last one out. You hear a voice right by your ear. It says, "Hey."
Freezes.
Yeah, I'm hearing this, right?
Mhm.
I'm going to turn to wherever that direction of the voice is.
And as you turn, what greets you is someone who looks like perhaps they are suffering from leprosy or a very severe case of flesh-eating bacterial disease. He says, "Hey there."
Uh-huh. I'm a little busy.
"Well, I just saved your ass, so I think that you can take the time."
Fine. I suppose you're not with them if you're going to throw stuff like that.
It's not really important.
Sure.
Come on. He shoves his hands in his pocket and starts walking away. And all of you can see There's some strange man here now. He's hairless. And he looks like something out of a monster movie. His ears, however, are normal, in case Outstar is wondering.
Is he bald?
He is bald.
No.
I think Alexis is clutching her throat where she was branded, and there's like a cough. But she sort of like gathers herself and sets Hae-in down, and just kind of looks like, we're gonna go with the guy who just saved our life, you know. And she just tucks away the journal. I actually think she's gonna take just the portion that is readable, and she's gonna fold it up and just tuck it in her shirt, and then go from there.
Brazier, the best.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna walk out in front of everybody, but then I just kind of before I do that, I'll just be like, but this time when I say run, we run as quickly as possible.
Yeah, of course.
Lulu just walks next to Hae-in, and thinking that Hae-in maybe is young enough not to know, he's like, it's one of those that has the name like from that one movie, like Dracula's, I think. No, wait, no, not Dracula. Nosferatu. Yeah, that one. I think I was either or. I don't remember.
Do you think he likes Eurovision?
Jesus.
We can ask.
He turns his head and he goes, I love Eurovision.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
How did you vote for it?
I just learned about it. It's my first time.
Oscar Wall, let's go.
I really thought Sweden was going to take it.
No, again. Come on.
Bastu's a great
Do they
song.
usually take
I mean,
it?
this is a good song. Good taste. Good taste, buddy. Hey.
He leads you all into an alley and down into what can only be described as a waterwork utility door. Down where maintenance takes place for the waterworks here in the inner city. Sound of rushing water and other things that maybe you wouldn't want to particularly smell at the moment. But he doesn't.
As much as Alexis hates to do it, she's like, these are brand new shoes and they are expensive, and she takes them off and will hold them in her hand as she
Yeah, it's
follows
perfectly
after.
dry down here. There's it's not flooding or anything like that. He leads you into what can only be described as an office down here for whoever works these utility tunnels. It's a nice office, real nice. Expensive furnishings, good lighting. You can really see how monstrous he looks. He sits down, puts his legs up. And he has one of those little balls in his hand, those little metal balls. And he's sort of playing with it like it's a miniature basketball, spinning it around on one gnarled finger. He says, name's Jakob Eisenberg. Nosferatu Primogen.
Oh, that's important, right?
You were right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Dracula.
if that's the case, you would know what happened at Elysium.
I know everything. It's kind of my thing.
Okay, so why did the Tremere bust down our door?
Why did the Tremere do anything that they do?
Right?
You get it. He laughs.
Lulu pretends that he gets it, the joke, but yeah.
No. I don't give a shit about Tremere, but why this night? More so, why did Katya go to Elysium and come back branded?
Well, I'm sure that you would really like to know. I'm not super inclined to tell you. I saved you, so I think that you listen to me, and that you owe me, and that you do what I say. And if you want to open a dialogue, we can do that at another night. How does that sound?
Why does everybody want us around so
Sounds
much?
like we don't have a choice.
I'm sorry. What did you say? The one in the hat thinks he's your leader, I think.
No, it just sounds like we don't have a choice.
Well, go on, Hae-in. So ask your question, darling.
Why are we so popular all of a sudden?
You're not popular. That's not... Well, you're populous. You're not popular. The Tremere... They used to be top dog around here, like, literally. And they're trying to claw their way back up to that. And they're doing a lot of seedy things, and I'm fine with that. We're all dead, we're all monsters, we all bite and claw our ways into whatever pieces of power that we want. I don't really care about any of that. What I do care about is the Tremere being on top again. I didn't like it the first 900 years. I'm definitely not gonna like it if they get it all back, you know what I mean? So any chance I have to fuck up their day, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it.
Mm-hmm. All right. And where did you, if you don't mind me asking, sweetheart, where did you get that fancy little bowl of yours? Seems real handy.
Oh, this. The Interpol agent I murdered called it a sunshine bomb before I snapped his neck. I guess he was right.
Yes, he was. It was bright light for sure. Okay. Very interesting, very cool. Thank you so much, by the way, for helping us out. You didn't have to do that. Appreciate it, though.
No, I did. Because I have something for you to do.
Here we go.
Here it is.
Okay, all right. Well,
So, Tremere, we don't like him, right? We
No.
all agree on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Good. I want to know why they haven't rebuilt their little chantry. Why it's just sitting there in the center of town for the last 10 years. No one... I've had many of my people watching it. No one goes in. No one comes out. They just abandoned it. I want to know why. And I figure, if I start asking people like me, no offense, if I start asking the full-bloodeds, can't trust them the way I can trust you. And I think you might know a thing or two about whatever type of magic they do. I know you all do your own bastardized version of their magic. I think you'll understand what's going on down there. You just give me a nice little report of what you see in there. Include all of the blood magic bullshit. And, I think we can have a relationship, an arrangement, protection, whatever. If you don't do it, I'll just kill you all.
right. Okay, well, there's no need for that. I happen to like living, so... All right, you just want us to pop on over and find out what's going on. That's all, right?
Sure. Pop on over.
Okay, a question. What if we go there and there's like literally nothing going on? They just like found a better crib or something, and we go back with that info. You still kill us? Because like that might be the case.
I'll know if you're lying.
Okay.
Find out that you've lied. Well, then I kill you.
Okay.
Well, okay, it sounds like you have information that we don't then.
Nope. I can't get in. Or I would just do it myself.
You can't get in?
Nope.
Huddy,
Mm-hmm.
could I do a roll as to why a full-blooded kindred couldn't get in?
That's a wits and occult roll, and I don't know if you can make that roll
I can't.
until you get there.
Right. Okay. 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 Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, as much as I don't really care what your reason is, I kind of just want to stick it to the Tremere just like you do.
Whatever your reason is, whether it's because you don't want me to murder you right here in my office, or if it's because you hate the Tremere, I don't really care. I just want you to do it.
Honestly, it's not the worst deal. Like, we kind of want to find out too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
It's like,
it
now
seems
I'm
our-
curious, honestly.
yeah, it seems like our decision is made. So we'll We'll do this.
Fantastic. And he hands you, Ghassan, the silver ball. In case you need it.
I'm just gonna put it in a pocket.
Now remember, there's nowhere you can go that I won't find you.
Well, on that note, then, you have yourself a good evening. I think it's time for us to head out. Yeah? All right, let's go. Goodbye. And she will make her way out.
As you leave, if any of you turn back to look at him, he has vanished.
Still think Sweden shouldn't have won. Let's go.
Yeah, I think Eurovision's a little bit the least of our worries right now. And just kind of muttering to myself, walking by, and I'm taking out another cigarette as I go.
Maybe wait till you get out of the utility tunnel. There is gas down here.
Yeah, no, just taking out the cigarette,
Okay.
not lighting it up.
And then
Yeah.
everyone explodes. The end. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah,
but
you didn't
for
even need
now,
a break or anything.
but for now, we are going to take our break, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I forgot to put a fade in for that. Whoops, my bad. Welcome back. The Thin Bloods have escaped a attack by the Tremere. Some of them have not escaped unscathed. Only one of them did. So, Lulu, you may remove branded by the Camarilla from your sheet. You are not branded by the Camarilla, and you may keep all your other merits. However, Alexis and Lulu are, and all of you are injured. So I would like to know if any of you would like to heal or not.
Why
I
are
would
you
like to
saying
heal.
it like that? I would also like to
Well,
heal.
the reason I say, well, that's an excellent question, Jen. Let me answer that for you. The reason I'm saying it like that is because the way healing works when you have aggravated damage in Vampire the Masquerade is you can only heal 1 aggravated damage a night. And to heal that aggravated damage, it requires 3 rouse checks.
No, thank you. Bye.
So I'll ask
Here we
again,
go,
would
healing
you
again.
like to heal or not?
Yes.
Michael, did you bring dice all the way to Hong Kong?
Yes. 2 sets. Why? Of course.
Why wouldn't I? That's like
Why?
the
Yeah.
first thing I packed.
I mean, TSA obviously didn't check my bag and ask me why, but it's okay.
2 successes, Huddy.
Okay, so increase your hunger by 1, please.
Okay.
And you may remove 1 aggravated damage.
Excellent. We're at 3 hunger, gang.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to be on the record in saying so far in Huddy's game, I have not succeeded in a rouse check. Ever.
I got 0. I failed all of them.
Ever.
All right. So
I'm back at 4.
Hae-in is
That's
also
fun.
at 4. Lulu, are you going to heal?
No. Not good.
No, I got
can we
so
both?
so all right.
Heal, right?
So
Like I still healed one.
So, yes, you still healed. So you may remove a point of aggravated damage. Alexis, the burn mark that you received with a symbol of an ankh across your throat settles. It doesn't look like it's fresh anymore, but the mark remains. Hae-in, same with you.
Good.
It still looks a little red and sore because you received 2 points of aggravated damage. And you cannot heal that other one tonight.
Nor do I want to now. That's the key.
Ghassan, the singe of the burning of the sun that you got along your face and your neck recedes and returns to its normal skin, but you are massively hungry. And Lulu, you have a nice tan going on just along your jawline and your neck.
Well, shit.
So, as you all are making your way to the chantry, I'd like to know who's feeding. 2 of you have baby teeth.
Hey, gang. It's me.
I
All
still
right.
have my switchblade.
All
I'm
right.
doing that.
If all of you will make me wits and awareness rolls, I'll take a cumulative amount of successes to see who can find someone to feed off of.
What's
It's about
awareness? I would
3
say
in the morning.
fight for you if you would like.
Yes, you can.
Wait, what did you say to roll? Sorry.
Wits and awareness.
Okay. Thank you.
4.
4 successes.
I assume there are no crowds. It's kind of empty.
There's no
right?
crowds. It's pretty empty.
There's 2 successes here, but since my entire pool is mostly hunger die, I do have a 1 in there.
That's all right.
So
Alexis is going to save you on this already.
2 successes.
I am?
Yeah, you rolled very high.
Oh, okay.
I got 2, but I would rather not feed if I don't find someone who is like on my preference, sort of.
Well, with Alexis's high roll finding somebody, you see a group of young women. They seem like they are coming back from a bachelorette party. One of them is wearing a veil, and they seem very tipsy. They've taken their shoes off, and they're wandering around. You can take a guess that they've taken a stimulant.
Amazing.
One of their friends falls over, and they're all trying to help her up.
I'll try one of them, yeah. With like potentially just maybe in a seductive way, although I'm not very presentable, but I'll try my best.
Yeah.
How many are there?
There's 3.
Okay. Okay. Alexis is going to almost get into the mix with them and be like, "Oh my God, baby, are you okay?" And I try to lift her up.
Okay. They're like, "Oh no. I mean, I'm getting married tomorrow."
Oh my God, congratulations, darling. I'm so fucking happy for you. You look like y'all are having fun partying. Do you want a little something extra?
Oh yeah, do you want to party? And Lulu's joining.
And the one who's getting married says, "Yeah, what a party! I'm getting married!"
In her head, she's like, "Oh, sweet baby." But, very bless your heart. And she's gonna bring her a little closer. I know that Lulu and Han have actual fangs. I'm gonna bring over to Lulu and be like, "Why don't you show her some of that stuff you got? That's some of that stuff that you got going on."
Yeah.
And you know that Ghassan has a variety of drugs on his person at all times.
There's a
Uppers
reason
and
why I wear
downers.
this.
Yeah. I'm looking at him like, have at it, King.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, anything that they want, they could, I'll just take your pick. First one's free for the bride to be.
Ooh, I want the pink one.
Of course you do.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yay!
You made the sheet, Michael. I don't know what you.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I know. No, that's not the point. I'm more scared of the willpower check that you that I'm gonna have to make, and might have to kill this person. And I'm not.
So
I don't want
with
to do
Lulu
that.
and Ghassan on one side, and Hae-in and Alexis, Hae-in, you go over to the other two, and they're sort of standing around. They're smoking, and they're sort of waiting.
Yeah, I think Hae-in is gonna go like the flirty approach, but like cool guy flirty approach that's just like a little more like, "Hey, can I bum one of those?" And like it's like, "Wow, your wrists are really delicate and pretty," and like starts just like maybe, like,
they immediately
her hair a
jump
little
right
bit.
into, and of course Alexis, you're there as well. They immediately jump right into it, and they're like, "Really? I mean, I've always hated my wrist, so I never wear bracelets because like I don't want to draw attention to it."
Oh no, you totally should wear it. Like you have the perfect dainty little. And do you see how like your vein? And then I didn't like. Hayden's gonna like grab the bottom of the wrist and like trace it like really lightly with their finger, and it's like, "Do you see like the veins that you like? See how it does it?" And you know what? And I don't want to brag, but I can like read palms a little bit. Like maybe you'll let me. Can I just?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, yeah. And then Han literally gets down on her knees and like to get more comfortable and like grabs it and then like is like tracing it, and then kind of are they also drunk and
Yes.
inebriated? Okay. So the more they kind of like get into it, the more Hae-in like leans in, very sexual, very flirty, very like, you know what, I think you're gonna live a very long life, and I heard that, your palm is telling me that you're really good in bed, and she like will kiss her wrist, but then like bite a little bit at the same time.
Perfect. Alexis, the other person seems to be preoccupied with their phone. So if you would like to sort of tag team in before Hae-in closes the wound, you can.
I absolutely will.
I need to know how much either of you are taking, because when you hit a certain point, you're going to take too much.
Let me tell you something, Huddy. I don't give a fuck. So I'm gonna take.
Okay, well, we'll see how your humanity feels about that later.
Right. You know what it is? It's trauma. We went through a lot just now, and I'm just like survival mode.
Okay.
So
Well, let's start with Hae-in, who's drinking. How much do you
Gotcha.
take?
I think Hae-in takes enough. Is hungry, obviously. But in Hae-in's brain, they're doing them a favor by drinking right now because they have all this shit in their system. They're like, well, if I have it, I'm gonna have a better time, an easier time.
You had 400.
Yeah,
Make me a willpower roll.
of course. Yeah, why not? Willpower. Why not? How much?
I forgot that she was at 4 hunger. I
We
may
might-
not be taking
we might
2 dots.
never get to the chantry. We'll see.
Oh shit!
I have contingencies for stuff. Don't worry about it.
Help!
Took Friday off to prep for this. Don't worry about it.
It may be a bestial failure.
Oh,
Well, you can't get a bestial failure on a willpower roll because there's no blood
Right.
dice in a willpower roll.
Right. But
So
like
don't worry about that.
a 0.
Ah, okay. Well, Alexis is sort of waiting her turn to drink, and you notice that Hae-in doesn't stop drinking. I will allow one of 2 possible things for you to do, Alexis. You can get Hae-in off of her, or you can distract her friend and let Hae-in do what she's going to do.
oh Jesus! All right. Do I know Hae-in's general disposition towards possibly killing a person?
You don't think Hae-in is a murderer.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna
Hae-in's a youth pastor.
Jesus Christ! All right. I'm gonna in the name
Youth
of the Lord,
pastor / aspiring K-pop idol. So
Mhm. And a tattoo artist. You don't think
And a tattoo artist,
murderer is on their CV.
Right. And so in the name of the Lord, I'm gonna just put my hands on her shoulder and I'm gonna be like, all right, baby, I think that's enough. I think you've done a great
Strength
palm
and
reading
athletics, Alexis.
Kill me today. Okay.
Because the beast doesn't want to stop. The beast wants Hae-in to take all of it.
you have to pray to Korean Jesus. Specifically.
Alexis is like, can I
Korean
play to
Jesus.
Puerto Rican Jesus? I know that one better.
I do know that one better.
Yeah. Korean Jesus is a himbo though.
Amen. I got one.
It's not enough. Not nearly enough
Right.
to stop the
Well,
beast. So you try and you say you're talking, but Hae-in, you're not listening. It's too delicious. It's too good. And you keep drinking, and she starts falling, and you go down with, you're already down, but you go all the way down to the ground with her. You're like a beast, like an animal, drinking her blood. And her friend is definitely going to notice. Hae-in, you may remove all of your hunger, and you may give yourself 3 stains, please.
Wait,
The
was that the
death-
bride or not the bride?
No,
We
you
haven't
have the
decided.
bride. We'll get to
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You have 3 stains for the murder of an innocent. We'll deal with that in a moment, and what you'll do with the 3rd person, who is now seeing that her friend is dead. The bride has taken the pink pill, and she's definitely feeling pretty hyper. She's jumping up and down, and she's shaking you by the shoulders and saying that you're so delicious. Yes, Michael?
Could I?
Mhm.
Oh, when she does, just with like some sort of seduction roll at the same time, just be like, well, I know you want to continue the night and everything, but we don't want to ruin tomorrow as well for you. If you permit me, I think I have something that will kind of temper that. You'll still feel just as good, but
Yeah, of course. I mean, this is my last night as a single lady.
great. And so I'm Calcinadio, and I'm wondering whether or not I could,
You want to try and
yeah,
at 4 hunger?
feed. No, not well, kind of like juggle
Okay,
it in the sense that drink first
how
and then.
so how Calcinacio works is you
Yeah.
are basically manipulating her resonance to get what
Yes.
you need. Now, what you need for Haze is phlegmatic, so neutral. She's not neutral. She's sanguine if I had to quantify it for you.
Yes. So sorry. I wanted to do the order of operations first.
You think you're
of-
trying to
of
get her
drug
to a
defense.
neutral resonance?
Yes.
I would say that'd be
I
an
wanna-
extremely difficult proposition to do, as inebriated as she is, and you've just given her an upper.
Are there any amount of downers that I can give her for her to be a little bit neutral?
Without making her ill or killing her?
I am desperate.
All right, you may roll me a wits and a medicine. And while you do that, Lulu, before he messes with it, would you like to take some blood from her?
Yeah, I'm already seeing what he's
This
doing.
will remove far reach from you, as she is sanguine at the moment.
That's fine.
Okay.
Just one bite.
Mm-hmm. You're only at 2 hunger, is that right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you take a small bite. You wait for Ghassan because you know you have fangs and it's easier to feed that way, and you can just open a wound for him to really quickly start sucking down some blood.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have 2 successes, but then I also have a 1 on one of my hunger die.
So after Lulu feeds, and Lulu doesn't close the wound because Lulu's like, okay, now you feed. Lulu, you watch Ghassan take a bunch of pills, pour a bunch of pills into his hand, and sort of funnel them down the bride's throat. And you've been around the drug scene long enough to know that's too many. That's way too many. There are a bunch of downers to make her feel calm. But it's too late. He pours them down her throat. And she starts feeling pretty calm now as she falls to her knees. She's real woozy. She's gonna pass out, and she might die soon. If you'd like to tap her now.
Yeah, I too hungry to care. I need first a sip, if anything, before I tap.
Okay, so you suck on her wrist. Willpower roll, please.
Oh, fuck. Oh, jeez. Okay. Alright.
I don't know why World of Darkness asks me to continue storytelling.
You're
What are
great.
you talking about? This is great. This is amazing. That's a 3. Why didn't I get this?
Yeah, so you take a single sip, and then you look at Lulu, and you go back in. Now you may make your calcinatio roll, which I believe is manipulation and alchemy. No. Yes. Yes, I'm right. I'm right. Hang on, I'm right.
Yeah.
Thin bloods are complicated, and no, don't let anyone tell you that they're not just as bad as other vampires. 5 successes. Yeah.
I get what I want.
Yeah.
She might die, but I get what I want.
You fill yourself. You may remove yourself to 1 hunger. You fill yourself up with her blood, but she's Lulu. You see what he does? She's gonna die. If you took her to a hospital now, she's gonna die. He tapped her for alchemy after pouring a bunch of what's essentially sleeping pills down her throat. She's gonna die.
Okay, so
And no one here has calcinating blood, unfortunately.
I want to do something.
Yeah.
Lulu is tweaking. He's bad. He's seeing what is happening in the general scene. He sees the other people too. And after all the shit that we've done today and seeing this freaking beautiful young woman in this veil, and she's about to get married tomorrow.
No,
and
she's not.
She's about to go to the altar, and she's about to have all of this fucking...
Not anymore.
She's about to have a bright fucking future. He's gonna bite his wrist and he's gonna give her the blood.
You don't have calcinating blood.
But he will. He will still try, because he doesn't know how it works.
Perfect. And you watch Lulu do that. Pour a bunch of blood in the bride's mouth. As you lay her out onto the cement.
He's panicking. He's just like,
Make
come
me
on,
a rouse check,
come on,
Lulu.
girl. Come on, girl. Just drink.
Can I see this happening?
I'll get right back to you.
Okay.
There's a method to the madness, Rissa, I promise.
No, not changed.
So you remain the same hunger that you are.
Yeah.
And now the bride is... breathing is shallow. She's dying. She's blood smeared all over her mouth. She's lying here in the street. Nothing changes.
No, come on, drink. Just drink. That's how I happen. You will happen too. Come on, just swallow. Ah.
Alexis, you see everything that's happening. Everyone around you is dying. And the third friend looks up from her phone and she screams at the top of her lungs. What are you doing?
Okay. It's very bad. We're out on the street. Is there anything blunt that I can hit her with?
Yes. You're right near the prime chantry. There's lots of loose bricks still hanging around here because the construction hasn't happened.
Okay. It's a moment where she goes completely stoic. She sees all this going on. She goes, yeah, it's fucked. So she grabs this brick and she's going to pop this woman in the side of the head.
Composure and melee, please.
Hey. I haven't fed yet, bitch. God damn it. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Composure and melee, you said. Fuck me, dog. Wow. We did this to us. We did. Shit. Okay, 2 successes.
You knock her out.
Amazing.
You do not kill her.
Cool. I am going to grab her phone, shut that bitch off.
She's now actively bleeding. Make me a rouse check.
Amazing. Love it here for me. It's not a success.
That puts you at 4 hunger. You may feed from her open head wound.
A bitch gotta survive, and we're gonna slurp.
Make me a willpower roll, please.
Lord. Am I spending unspent? Is that what I'm doing here?
Your
Or not
unspent
spending.
willpower, no blood dice.
Jesus. 4 successes. No, I lied. 3 successes.
Enough. You do not have to kill her. But you're going to be taking 3 points of blood, and you've given her a head wound. The likelihood of her surviving without a trip to the hospital is low. But you may remove yourself to 1 hunger, and you do not stain your humanity. I can't say the same for everyone else.
Okay, I take her phone, I shut that bitch off, stick it in my pocket, and I say, y'all better help me have these bodies right fucking now. Everybody stop crying, let's get it together. And she's gonna start dragging this woman to a place to hide her body.
As I've asked for before, if everyone makes me a composure and a resolve, and awareness rolls, everyone may... I'll let you know if you can successfully hide these bodies in the rubble of the prime chantry.
I have a question.
Yes. No, you don't
Could
get
I-
your humanity stained because you didn't actually kill her. You just sort of deliberately forced her into suicide. Sorry.
I was gonna say, could I not roll? Because right now I'm not in the state of mind to even look.
I'll let you roll with a 2 dice penalty.
Got it.
1 for Hae-in. You're muted, honey.
Muted.
I got 1 success.
1. I needed 5 successes. Yes. You're able to hide all 3 of the bodies, one of whom is alive.
Not for long.
I look over at Ghassan. What's the looks? What's happening there?
He looks pretty chill. If you think if his eyes could be bloodshot, they would be.
Are you sitting down? Or are you still standing?
I'm standing.
Okay. She's gonna go over, grab your face, look you in the eyes, see the pupils and stuff, and be like, Jesus, you're fucking hot. Okay, time to wake up, sweet pea. And she's gonna give him like a light tap on the face. Time to wake up, all right? We got shit we gotta do.
I know. That's why I did what I had to do. We needed everything, every advantage we could get.
Those women are dead.
We almost died today.
Well, okay, all right.
We still-
Okay, all right. We'll just keep moving. Lulu, are you okay, baby? Come on, we gotta go.
Yeah, okay. Lulu is still visibly shaken and tweaking, but he's going.
All right.
Yeah.
Mm.
You've taken 3 stains
Yeah.
for taking a human life.
Mm-hmm.
In Vampire the Masquerade, to resolve stains, you need to make a remorse roll. You have 1 die to roll based on your humanity track. If you fail, you will drop down to 6 humanity. If you succeed, you may remove all of your stains and retain your humanity. Please make me that roll now.
You're okay. No pressure. It's fine. I got success.
Okay. So, as Alexis is trying to gather you all together, and you see the state of Lulu, someone who was just celebrating Eurovision a couple hours ago, and you feel incredibly remorseful. You look down at the body of the woman that you killed, and you feel terrible for what you've done. You feel it in your soul. And it's both good and it's bad. It's good because it reminds you that somewhere, some part of you is still human.
Yeah. I think Han will like walk next to Lulu and just be like, hey, remember when we did that dance?
Yeah.
Remember how you taught me how to like do the thing and then we stood up to that guy, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes maybe we get to survive so we can stand up to more guys and like watch more Eurovision, you know? Like sometimes we're definitely not heroes, but like sometimes we have to keep going, right? So that we can prevent like those jerks from doing that to somebody else, you know, because if that was a regular person he did that to, they wouldn't have survived that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if the groom is gonna think that she ran, you know? Maybe that's for the best.
He could be a jerk.
Yeah.
I mean,
guess.
how he didn't even call her. Like he could be mean. We could have prevented something bad from happening later. You know, we don't know, you know. And nobody was in pain, right? Nobody was hurt. They were all happy.
Yeah, what if he was a jerk? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Because you know what happens to people when they get married like that sometimes. I read that like a lot of times they just don't like each other after a while, and maybe we just prevented like feelings, you know?
Much mental gymnastics later. You all arrive at the chantry. And the evidence of the firestorm that gutted this place a decade ago is still here, obviously. The earth, you can feel it almost in the earth around it. Nothing has been built or changed, as I mentioned, and it's still cordoned off with yellow striped tape and some sort of makeshift fencing that's all fallen down. No one really seems to care about this place. It's weird. And in front of it is a statue of Hermes, cracked and headless. It marks the entrance to the only part of it that is still here, and that is the metal structure of what was once a greenhouse. All the glass has been blown out of it, however. Jen, you keep muting your mic and it's still picking you up. I think Google is picking up your camera as your mic.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. I noticed that the first time and I was like, Google, why are you doing this? Yes, Michael.
Seeing that, does it look like it's some sort of entrance?
I guess you'd have to go in and find out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk forward and just see if there's anything around the area that indicates whether or not there's any other sort of entrance, or if this is it.
Well, it looks like someone dropped a bomb on it, so it's a crater for all intents and purposes, except for this one mostly collapsed greenhouse. But you did hear Jakob say that he can't get in. He didn't elaborate on that, though.
So, is there some sort of like an occult check or something like that, as in why this is still here?
Can I take it as read you all are going to follow Ghassan into the...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, you head in, and you see that at the base of the floor, there seems to be a hatch.
Seems simple enough. And yeah, I'll look around the hatch and see if there's any like locks or any sort of things that are around.
Seems like there was a lock once, but it's been destroyed.
What's the condition of the hatch compared to everything else?
It's not nearly as dusty as everything else.
With that suspicion, could I make some sort of check?
I don't think a check is required. I think you can open it. You don't have sense the unseen or anything else that would indicate to you if anything's written on it.
Fair enough. I'll just at this point I'll just I guess stand back if I explode, run, and I'll just lift the hatch.
Sort of lift the hatch and back up really quickly, see if anything happens. Nothing happens. What you do see as you look down into it is a spiral staircase that spirals down into the earth, it seems.
That looks ominous.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna start heading down. I think Alexis is very much like, we just killed 3 people and she doesn't want to be outside just in case. So she just immediately starts walking down, but eyes peeled for any sound or movement.
Yeah, I'm going down too.
Same.
Okay.
Is it dark?
Yes. It's extremely dark.
Well, Lulu has a phone on him, so he just turns on the flashlight.
Yes, and Alexis also has 2 phones now.
Mm-hmm.
So all of you can turn on the torch on your phones, and the walls here are veined with old blood sigils, and the air tastes very thin and stale and metallic almost. And at the bottom of this spiral staircase, there's a door of iron. And across it, scorched but legible, is a sigil of House Tremere. And underneath it, written in Greek, and Alexis, only you can read it, it says, "To know yourself is to open the path."
Okay. To know yourself is to open the path. All right. I think she says that out loud. She kind of looks down with the phone and reads it out loud for everyone.
Fortunately, Mercurian tongue doesn't require any resonance, so you are free to feed multiple times a night and keep that with you. However, everyone may make me wits and occult rolls now.
Ooh. Alchemy specialty or no?
Yes, I'll allow it.
Yeah, that's what the total is.
2 successes.
1 success.
4.
5 critical.
Lulu, and Ghassan, for that matter. To know yourself is to open the path. What do you know about Tremere? One thing comes to mind, the first thing. Blood.
Sorcery. Oh, yeah,
Blood.
blood.
That indicates to you as perhaps the door requires some.
Yeah. Is there some sort of indentation or anything in the door
Well,
that seems
I'll
like
allow
there should?
Lulu and Ghassan to really look at the sigil of House Tremere, and you can see, you think residue of old blood on it.
Yeah, I think we need to bleed on this thing. Check it out. And Lulu is pointing out to the sigil.
All
Yeah.
of us, or
We'll find out. And I'll take
Yeah.
my switchblade and cut through my palm and drip some blood where the
Just sort of
residue is.
smear it.
Yeah. I'll drip it, and then if it doesn't work anything, I'm just gonna smear through the.
I told them.
As you smear onto the sigil, where you touch, the blood absorbs, and sort of where you swipe away sort of the edges of it, the blood remains. You hear a very sudden shuddering, a thud almost, and the door unlatches from wherever it was closed. And you feel a sudden breeze hit all of you in the face.
Nice.
okay,
Let's just keep going.
raise up the phone to cast more light as we head forward.
Swings inward to reveal a narrow corridor of more stairs. Cracked stone steps this time, descending even deeper. Keeps going and going and going. Think it's never going to end, and you're cursing whoever it is who invented stairs. But eventually, it flattens to a long corridor. You can't see, even with your torches, you can't see the end of it. And there are many, many archways in this corridor that could lead anywhere. You're not entirely sure if you want to spend the day down here or not. So, I need one roll from one person. I need to know who is leading the way, and they will be making me the wits and investigation roll. And you can metagame by looking at who has the highest investigation. That I will allow in a one-shot.
Oh, that actually might be me. I don't know. I have 3.
Yeah, 4 total.
No, it can't be me.
It looks like it's you, Hae-in. Wits and investigation. Your roll will decide what happens next.
Lisa, I'm hungry. Wits and investigation. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
You got
Really?
this.
2
You got this.
successes.
So much more.
I'll look at my table. 2 successes. All right. So, Hae-in, you lead your, let's call them a coterie now, halfway down the corridor. You hear something. A murmuring. A moaning. You're drawn to it instantly, immediately. Your head snaps in the direction of where you hear it, and where it's coming from, the archway, is massive and made of stone. It's larger than the other archways you've passed.
Is there any, like, runes or sigils or anything like that on this archway?
There are sigils everywhere. They are all faded, brown. They haven't been replenished in some time.
Okay, help me here, Huddy. I have something called apocryphal text Would that
Mhm.
help me here?
That is the journal that you have received.
Oh, I see. But that bitch is burned. Okay. Well, shit.
You hear the sound of chains and moaning.
So we don't want to go down there, right? We don't want to head that way.
We need proof.
You spoke words out loud, and you hear something in a voice that you couldn't possibly mimic. But it says, "Please help me." It's deep and booming.
Oh no.
Okay, all right.
Part of me says that whatever is chained up in here should stay.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we should check. We kind of killed someone just now. Maybe we should just see. Maybe it's another victim. I don't know.
The Tremere like to experiment, don't they? Could be one of theirs left here.
But also from the journal, could be one of ours.
Yeah, maybe we should. Also, like, if we come back empty-handed, are you gonna get killed?
All right. Well, just be careful. We'll take a look. And yeah, we'll just carefully and hesitantly go in the direction of that voice.
Go in the direction of the voice, and what you see is something unbelievable. It can't possibly be real. It's a statue. Like the statues that you see up on top of the library in the center of the city. It's a gargoyle with one broken wing, chains around its neck and feet. Surrounding him are a bunch of dead rats. And as he sees you all approach, he stands up immediately and the chains rattle. They're covered in dust and grime of some kind. And he says, "Please, release me."
Okay.
I am Baruch. Please, give me freedom.
Nice to meet you.
I am gonna go sort of like around it to try to see where these chains are connected to.
They're connected to the wall. However, he looks strong enough to pull them out by himself, but doesn't seem like he has. Okay.
What? Do we all get that sense that he's strong enough to pull the
Certainly
chains?
looks strong enough. He's
I'll
massive.
just-
Maybe 10 feet tall.
Shit.
I don't want to be rude or anything, but it doesn't seem like the chains are strong enough to keep you here.
They poured their blood on the chains, my master. Please.
Okay.
That could be like the Geodude could be enough info to bring to the Nosferatu, the triple bro, right? Maybe we should just go by.
Yeah. It's easier to prove if we bring them directly back here.
Yeah. We can lead him in. We know how to enter now. We can just tell him how to enter. Yeah, there we go. We have information. All right.
He can't enter. Remember?
I mean, he can enter with us, and then we did.
I feel like a guy that looks like that's been around as long as he maybe has tried putting the blood.
No,
But maybe not.
Maybe he's a
Maybe
smart
his-
idiot.
Maybe his blood doesn't work.
Yeah.
Please do not leave me here. I've been
Nope.
here. I don't know how long. In the dark. Alone.
What if?
I think Alexis, part of her convictions is to bear witness to hidden truths that torment others. And she sees the torment and that this was a hidden truth. And I think her compassion is high enough that she can't bear to leave this being in the dark. And I don't know if she knows how gargoyles are made, but I think she's just like, if they were under the hands of the Tremere, it was probably torturous.
I would say fairly that none of you know exactly how they're made.
So I think she looks at the others and she says, I can't leave him down here.
Alexis, we're gonna die. If we free him, Judith's gonna kill us.
I will not harm you.
How
That
do
I
we
swear.
know? I mean,
Pinky promise?
What? And he
Look,
breaks off his pinky and he tries to hand it to you with the chain. He can't reach you.
no.
No, that's not.
You see Vitae inside the stone. He's just like you.
God.
Fuck.
It will grow back.
Oh, baby. Okay. Look, all we have to bring back to that other man is a report. We can't leave this creature down here. He didn't deserve to be locked away like this.
Actually, there's a interesting proposition, and I'll reach over and just grab the pinky and just be like, this might be all we need.
Okay. You take that. I'm gonna let this poor baby go. Thinking about what Baruch mentioned, that they put their bloods on the chain. She doesn't necessarily know if this will work, but it worked on the door. So she is going to go over to Hassan and say, can I borrow your knife real quick? Left mine at home.
Well,
She'll take it. And she'll go over and...
No. And he sees what you're doing. No. Scrape it away. Scrape.
Oh. Okay. All right.
You look closer at the chains and you see that there are indeed, like the sigils you saw all over the walls, they're on the chains. Cut.
Okay.
Make marks.
Okay. All right, sweetheart. Give me 1 minute. And she's going to start to scrape through the sigils to try to destroy them.
As she's scraping, Lulu just looks at Hassan and the finger and is like, is that Vitae in there? And can we maybe drink him?
Yeah, do I see, like, there's
Yes.
blood coming from, yeah.
It doesn't flow out because he has no heartbeat. No, like,
Yeah,
well, some of you do, but he doesn't.
Because if she scrapes it off and he launches at us, we're dead. And if we drink him first, maybe we can get out of our shitty little state in here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, maybe you can just try?
I'll just...
How does it taste like?
Tastes like...
Oh, I see.
Tastes strange. I don't imagine you've tasted a lot of Kindred Vitae, but it tastes like an amalgam. It's strange. You couldn't possibly put it into words. You taste Nosferatu. You taste malleable Kindred. Kindred who can morph and change their bodies.
But does it taste good?
It does. It's quite a rare delicacy, I think.
Just
Baruch is looking at you in confusion and disgust.
Are we doing this?
yeah. We should let. It's Alexis is right. We should let him go. We just need something. We just need proof.
Baruch says, if there is Vitae that you desire, She slumbers.
She?
Huh?
What?
With the hand not missing the pinky, he points into the darkness of this room. She slumbers.
Okay, so what if Alexis is gonna do that and me and Hassan we go there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could do that.
Hey, and
Yeah.
where are you going?
And you going with us?
I think Hae-in is intrigued, but also slightly disgusted. So Hae-in is gonna come with you just to see what's going on.
All right.
I think this is a good time to haze it up, so then you can't really see. Like I can kind of obfuscate my own face a little bit in that
Sure.
way as I'm walking.
Sure. A sort of mist falls over Ghassan. You can't pick him out. Not really good, because it's very, very dark in here. As you walk forward, the woman is laying on a slab. She's almost withered in nature. She's wearing a velvet robe, purple velvet robe, and she has very long blonde hair. But as I said, it's all dried. Everything about her is all withered and dried. She's been here for a while. It looks like she was injured as well. There are scorch marks along her skin and her clothes.
Storyteller, from my I have a question. From the previous role of Streetwise, is there any descriptors I would know that fit?
What you knew of Miralinda is that she was some bitch from part of England called Wessex. She looks like some white woman. Close enough.
I'll just look over and just be like, "Oh, I guess good news she's not awake, but bad news is that she could be the Miralinda we were talking about."
So you know, like, you mean she's like powerful?
Yeah.
I mean, what are we waiting for?
What do you?
I mean, she's lying right there. She's not moving. We can just all have a bite and see what happens, right?
Oh,
Is that not how it works?
I'm not sure how it works. But I'm not sure that's that easy.
I mean, we might as well try. She's just lying here.
I'll let you discuss this for one moment. Someone else is ringing my doorbell. I'm so sorry.
I guess if the Toreador thought that could happen with you, but what if, because you know how the thick bloods, their blood is a little stronger. Well, what if it takes us over or something like that? I don't know how that works, but
Yeah, fuck, you're right. What if we just take a little, but we don't like take it all?
we could certainly try.
So,
But on the
before
other
we
hand,
end this session, this one shot, I need to know what you're doing. Alexis, you're gonna end us out. But I need to know what the other three of you are doing.
Lulu is going to take the wrist of the corpse and give it a little nibble and see how it goes. If it's good, he might drink a little bit more.
Bite in. It's better than good. It's
Huh.
the best blood you've ever had. You taste the ages in it. Power. History.
Drinking more.
I was hesitating at first, but then seeing that it was like kind of like continuing, I would just like, hey, if you don't mind, I could try some as well.
Lulu is going to make the bite on the other wrist and give the other wrist to Ghassan, but he's taking his wrist.
And what about you, Hae-in?
I think Hae's just watching. Like,
Perfect.
yeah.
So I suppose my question is to Lulu and Ghassan. Are you trying to diablerize this corpse?
Are we? Maybe.
I mean, the possibility is there.
Wait, I'm gonna roll dice.
Yeah, I would like to as well.
I am.
Yeah, I'm not stopping either.
Yeah, let's go.
Can both of you make me strength and stamina rolls versus her bane severity before something happens?
Oh god. Strength and
Stamina
okay.
That's good. That's good.
versus the bane severity of one of the original 7.
Of course, it's not good. It's not good, but you know, whatever.
I'm not rerolling this with willpower because it's too funny. I got a total failure.
Mhm.
2. So yeah, there's that.
And you're watching as these two are drinking. Where are you drinking from, Lulu?
Wrist.
As you're attempting to take all of her, both of you suddenly become aware that she has moved. She has reached out with her hands and she has both of you by the throat up off the ground, although she is still laying and has not yet opened her eyes. Hae-in, you see this.
Alexis?
Alexis, you have scraped all the sigils off of this chain. And as you do so, Baruch breaks the chains off of the wall. Quickly and with great triumph. It's loud and frightening. And he looks at you with his almost lion-like face. And he smiles. And he says, Baruch will save you now. And he picks you up, Alexis, and he flies up into the ceiling through the dirt. And that is where we are going to end this one shot for this evening. The Devoured. We're going to go around and say what we think, who we are, all of that. We're going to start with Jen again.
Hi, it's been fine. I've been completely fine. I'm completely composed, and nothing about me is shifted into anything different whatsoever. I'm Jen, aka Youngles on the internet. I'm mostly on Blue Sky, where I talk about TTRPG stuff, and then I do TikTok, where I yell about Korean stuff. So
It's pretty good.
you can find me. You can find me at Huddy loves my rant.
I do.
So
It's true.
So you can find me at either of those 2 places, and then yeah, I do TTRPG stuff on the internet. Key, thanks for having me. I'm gonna go cry now.
Marty.
Hi, now I know why this chronicle was called The Devoured. Yay. I'm Outstar. You can find me in places. I'm doing a Bloodlines 2 playthrough now on YouTube, so go check it out. It's pretty fun. And yeah.
Outstar got the game early? How?
It's there. It's real. It's happening. And also, I just want to shout out because Lulu is based very loosely on the film that I'm playing in Seattle by Night, massively multiplayer chronicle of Vampire the Masquerade V5 on Discord. Anyone can join. It's called Seattle by Night. It's awesome. And I'm playing there for many years now, since the dawn of V5, really. So if you want to meet Lulu in the game, still not being very diablerizing people, he's actually more chill than this.
Not being absorbed into a Tremere Methuselah. That's not happening.
Yeah. Shout out to Seattle by Night. Very cool role-playing server. Cool people.
Rissa.
Hey, gang, we made it. Okay.
Well,
we
Rissa made it.
You
Alexis
made it. You made it.
We, and I mean me, made it. I am on the internet all over the place as TheRyssaRave. I do this. I do TTRPGs. Just look for me wherever TTRPGs are played.
Yeah. And
that's
last
it.
but not least, Michael.
Hello. This has been AsteriskVTuber or Aster, and I am a composer and voice actor that does stuff in several different languages and whatnot. And I love TTRPG and writing for 'em and whatnot. And yeah, Hassan hates himself, so that it's perfectly fine when he's not himself anymore. So it's good. Everything worked out in the end. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you, everybody, for this month of darkness. Bloodlines 2 comes out in 4 days, guys. 4 days, right? 3 days? 4 days?
3 days actually. I
Well,
think. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's 3 days now. Thank you, everyone. There's one more Vienna stream coming, an all Anarch one shot. We're gonna see what the Anarchs are up to in Vienna. So thank you, everybody, and have a good weekend.